Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new around here, my name's Hillary. I do just Disney videos, Disney content, and I'm really excited. I am going to try to every single month this year to do some kind of themed Disney night, and hopefully it'll go with like some event going on in the parks, whether it be Disney World or Disneyland whenever it opens. And this month, which it's the end of the month, like in 2 days, but that's okay. The Festival of the Arts is going on in Epcot. If you haven't gone, and you can go before it ends in February, I can't remember what date it is, you definitely should. It's so cool, love it. So anyway, we will be making, my husband and I will be making Beef Wellington, which is a dish that's on the menu for Festival of the Arts right now. We'll be making the chocolate chip cookie palette cookies, like paint palette, and then we will be playing Color Brain, this game that I actually found out about from another YouTuber named Brogan Tate XO. If you have not checked her out, you definitely should. She's awesome. And she kind of actually inspired me to do a Disney themed night, because she does little Disney themed game nights and everything every once in a while. Not really with COVID happening, but yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to make some dishes that they have at the festival and then play a little, I don't know, color game, like some kind of Disney themed game. First up, I'm going to be prepping the chocolate chip cookies. The recipe is coming from the Magnolia table book, and I've made these cookies so many times. These are the best chocolate chip cookies I think I've ever had. My husband also loves them. So I'm gonna prep this, put that in the fridge, let that sit for an hour. I'm gonna do my workout, and then I'm gonna come and make the Beef Wellington, which I've never made. I'm a little nervous about, honestly. I don't even know if I've heard of it, to be honest, but it sounded good. So anyway, let's get started with the chocolate chip cookies. Okay guys, I'm very new to the ring light game, so I'm not really sure. This might fall in the middle of the video, hopefully not, but this gives you a view of, you know, the stuff that I'm putting in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not working well. Okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is not going well. You'd think I've never baked in my life. Promise I have. Clearly, I should have my own baking show. So first we're going to whisk, I think all the dry ingredients, the flour, baking soda, and salt. So we'll do that first. And then we mix some of the wet ingredients in the stand-up mixer. If you don't have a mixer, like a stand-up little KitchenAid situation, you can always use a little, like the little beaters, like egg beater thing. 1 heaping teaspoon of baking soda. I don't really know what a heaping is, but we'll go with that. 1 heaping teaspoon of that. Then a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think this is stressing me out filming, like while I bake. So I'm going to whisk this together. so it wasn't really working out for me to film me doing this. So instead of y'all watching me, you know, like beat a bunch of stuff together, I'm just gonna talk while I prepare this. So I got the flour and sugar, flour, baking soda, and salt all mixed together. Right now I'm just heating up, I love these bowls, really, really cute, but heating up this butter to get it to room temperature. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Festival of the Arts. So this festival is, I think, one of Epcot's youngest festivals. I think it's only been around for about 5 years, I want to say. And like I said before, if you have not gone, even if you can't go this year because of, you know, COVID or whatever reason, you should definitely try and go at some point, because it is so cool. Like, they have a mural where you get, it's like a paint by number kind of thing. And so every guest, like, you don't have to pay, it's free. You get a little cup of paint and you can paint a square, and like all the squares eventually create a picture. So they have that, and then they have a bunch of vendors, like little like artists are there selling their stuff. I think actually one year my friend got to meet, what was her name? The girl who played Belle. Yes, she was Belle. I forgot what her first name is. I think it's something O'Hara, but she got to meet her. It's just so fun. I love it, and I would highly recommend it. It's probably my second favorite festival in Epcot. I love the Flower and Garden Festival the best. That's like my favorite festival in Epcot. If you haven't done that, 100% you should do that. It is awesome. It is so cool. It's beautiful. There's topiaries everywhere. But enough about that. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the Festival of the Arts. So they also have they have this like chalk art. It's amazing. Chalk art that different people do. I don't know who they are really, but they're artists apparently. But they have chalk art every single day, like along the sidewalks in Epcot, which is really, really neat. And I'm trying to think of what else they have. They have different foods. You know, like every other festival in Epcot, they have like special festival foods. So one of the things that I feel like one of the most popular things, or the things that I've seen the most of, are the chocolate chip cookies. And they look like artists' palettes, like where they put paint. And I think they serve, like they serve them with a little paintbrush, which is so cute. And so I actually bought paintbrushes just like from Walmart, really cheap. I bought those just to have as a nice little addition to our cookies tonight. The only thing I don't have, which I'm a little, I don't know, I'm kind of nervous about, is we do not have a paint palette cookie cutter, which, you know, I don't know who has those, you know, just hanging around their houses. But I really wanted that, but I was like, honestly, I don't need to buy this just for this one day. So I'm just going to, we're gonna do our best, Logan and I, Logan is my husband, we're gonna do our best to shape the cookies, make them look like a little paint palette. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited about these cookies. Hopefully they come out cute. I'm a little nervous that they will not, but that's okay. It's all about the fun, the memories. Okay, welcome back to the KitchenAid mixer view. I have the brown sugar and butter in here, and I have the paddle attachment. There are a few different attachments that came with the mixer, but you want to use this so that the dough doesn't get all mixed in the whisk looking like one. also, I'm going to link this recipe in the description, so you don't have to worry about following along, because obviously I am not a professional and I don't know how to film food making videos. It makes a lot of cookies. I'm pretty sure it says it makes, I think it's 40 cookies, but I usually do a little bit bigger of cookies. And so I usually get about 24, maybe like 24, maybe 30 cookies. And those are decent size. They're like this big. I highly recommend using substituting the chocolate chips for mini M&Ms. That is the best. But in this recipe, I'm gonna be using the mini chocolate chips because I don't really like the huge chocolate chips. I really like the smaller ones. Okay, so now we have the wet part of the dough already, and the flour, baking soda, and salt mixture already. And so now I need to add this flour into this bowl. I don't like to put all of the mixture in there at once because then the flour just makes a huge puff of smoke. So I like to kind of just pour it in little batches. Ooh, it's still getting there. Okay guys, so that is it for this recipe. Super easy, super quick. So I'm just going to cover this up, stick it in the fridge, and I will be back in a little bit to make this beef Wellington. That's it. I just wanted to update you and introduce you to Logan.
Hi guys, happy to be here and featured on the vlog.
Logan has been in charge of the meat because I don't like dealing with raw meat, but it's right there. And so he's searing that and cooking it, I think. And I have made the pastry dough for the crepes and the mushroom duxelle. Alrighty folks, welcome back. The beef Wellington is taking a very long time to make with all the steps.
Well over 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't know if I would recommend this, honestly, but we decided we're going to start the color brain game while we're waiting for the meat to cook and for the crepe dough to cool in the fridge.
Yeah, it's already right at 7 and we have at least an hour left in the recipe, so we might as well, do this so we can finish tonight.
Neither one of us have played this before, but I have seen it on Brogan Tate Exo's YouTube channel. She's played it and that inspired me. So we'll see. Logan has not seen a lot of the classic Disney movies, but he has seen all of the Pixar.
Most of the Pixar.
Most of the Pixar movies, and so we'll give it a little try.
All right, now we've read the rules and we understand how to play. It's pretty simple. There's gonna be a question card such as this, like she said before, the Incredible suits. And what you'd say is, okay, just the Incredible suits, there's 5 colors. Each of us have this rainbow of colors. And you pick 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just put 5 down, put the 5
face down.
Yeah. And then after one person or team answers, the other team has 15 seconds to answer, and then you didn't put 5.
Oh, I didn't know we were playing.
Do the right.
Red, white, black, yellow, gray.
No, orange.
Dang it. Orange.
But it's okay.
Orange.
It's perfect. All right, so then we have the answers and okay, so we flip them over. I just grabbed 5 random colors. She grabbed the correct colors, which are on the back. And so she'll get 1 point, but just because there's only one other person player. Whoever gets it right gets as many points as how many people got it wrong. So if there was 4 people playing and 1 person got it right, 3 people got it wrong, they get 3 points. And if 3 people got it right and 1 person got it wrong, they all get 1 point. And it's the first to 10 wins with this handy dandy scorekeeper. And
we each have a mascot. Mine is Cinderella.
And at 1 point during the game, oh yeah, mine is Buzz Lightyear. 1 point during the game, you can play one of these cards. It's a card stealer thingy. And you have to do it before the card is read. And what that lets you do is take 8 color cards out of their hand. You can only play it against the leader. And you can't play it if you're in the lead. You take 8 color cards out of their hand, then you read the new question, and they don't have 8 cards, so they probably can't get it right. So let's see how it works. A little update for you guys. The score is 4-0 with Hillary winning. I haven't seen any of these movies, so it's pretty hard.
Yes, you have.
Not most of them. Okay, this was an example, prime example. Alice in Wonderland. The flags atop Tweedledee and Tweedledum's beanies.
Come on,
It's 1 color.
You've been on the ride. Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, in Disneyland.
I believe.
Whoops. Wait, I really hope it's red.
It's green.
That's a red. Shoot. Okay.
And that's how most of the game's been going, honestly.
No, we're gonna get right here. Yeah, don't do Moana. Oh gosh, neither one of us has seen Moana. Monsters University. Mike Wazowski's backpack. I mean...
There's 1 color, and I got it right.
I'm gonna go with everything else on him. Green. It's blue.
My first point!
Congratulations. Yeah, there's a variety of movies. Like this is very good. And even the movies that obviously I have seen a lot, it's hard thinking of the exact colors. Oh gosh, this is from Fantasia. Mickey Mouse's robe as the Sorcerer's Apprentice. I'm trying to think of the Sorcerer Mickey meet and greet in Disney World. Wait.
And after I put my card down, she only has 15 seconds.
Yeah, I got it, I think.
All right.
Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
Oh.
Yes, it's red. Oh, thank God. His hat's blue.
Is it?
Yeah, look. Blue hat, sorting hat.
That's-
sorcerer's hat.
See, I thought it was blue, and that's what I thought his robe matched.
No, you watch Fantasia.
Never seen it. Really just a wild guess. All right, Brave. Merida's horse. Angus. Ooh.
2 colors.
2 colors.
Okay. I'm trying to think of the horses. I'm thinking of Rapunzel's horse. Shoot.
9 seconds. I was close. You said white and gray. I said brown and white, and the answer is
Black and white.
Well, that's my next guess.
Neutrals.
We'll come back and update y'all a little further along in the game because this might take a while.
All right, we are now assembling the Beef Wellington. It is basically a pastry wrapped around beef, and then I think it's put on top of a crepe, which I just made. They have chives and thyme in them.
That's the opposite. It's a crepe. It's a beef wrapped in the crepe placed on a pastry.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was wrong. So first I have to layer this cutting board with 3 pieces of plastic wrap. Then I need to cut these crepes into basically to fit the length of the beef tenderloin. And then I put prosciutto, layer prosciutto, and the mushroom duxelle. And then I think we wrap everything up and then we baste it with Dijon mustard and egg yolk. All right, Beef Wellington is still not done. It is now
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So we are using this time while the dough cools in the fridge for 20 minutes to make the cookies. We do not have a cookie cutter shaped like a pink palette. However, you should probably make it even so it bakes even. Okay. So we're just gonna shake them.
How big are you talking about?
However big you want.
What is this for?
The hole.
How do you make a hole with that?
I don't know. We don't have anything else.
It'd be easy to make a hole with your thumb.
Oh.
The paint colors will come tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they'll come tomorrow. We're exhausted. We're hungry. I'm never making Beef Wellington again. It's not going to be worth it. I don't care if it's the best thing I've ever had in my life. Not worth it. Does this look like a paint palette?
I mean, it's maybe for a giant.
What?
Yours is so fat. Mine's so
well, yeah,
tall.
because I want mine to bake evenly. You gotta
mine's flat.
have a uniform.
Even. No, mine's uniform.
No, you need to round the edges and stuff. Beautiful. Wow, I can paint on that, off of that. So we're going to do this, bake them, see how they come out. At least we know the cookies will be good.
The tried and true recipe.
Yes.
All right, guys, it's 8:45 now. We're done. We give up.
Over this. We
Don't
forgot,
care what it looks like.
we
This
forgot
is what it
Dijon
looks like.
mustard.
Forgot one of the steps. We'll go ahead and cut into this. Crusty, flaky.
This is Logan's.
No, that's yours.
This is mine. Oh yes, because mine has the mushroom.
Oh shoot.
Oh goodness. These pastries were a pain in the butt. They were paper thin. I don't know if that's how a pastry is supposed to be, but let's see. Oh my goodness, that is so raw. So yeah, there we have it.
First and last. If someone at a restaurant said, "Hey, we have Beef Wellington for $100," I would say, "Yeah, that makes sense." Because if someone offered me $100 to make them this, I would say no.
This was the hardest thing I've ever made in my life, and I never want to make it again. Or think about Beef Wellington again. Logan, what did you think of the Beef Wellington?
I thought it was delicious. I really enjoyed the taste. Not worth the effort. Overall, I would say 5 out of 7. If I saw it on a menu, I'd probably order it. If I had to make it again, I would not.
I thought it was okay. I don't know. I feel like it really didn't have that much flavor. Did you think it had a lot of flavor?
Well, I didn't cook my steak. Well done.
Okay. But it was good. Like, it was good, but it was a lot. I only had 2 little slices of it because it was just a lot with the pastry and the crepe and then the steak and the prosciutto. It was just a lot. It was okay. I would give it, out of 10, I would give it maybe a 6 or a 7 out of 10.
Wow.
And I would never make this again. I would not suggest making this unless you were Gordon Ramsay. We are going to bed and we will catch back. Oh, I won Color Brain.
Barely.
It was 10 to 6, right?
Yeah.
And tomorrow we will finish up these cookies. Goodbye. Okay guys, welcome back. I just finished, well, actually I did not finish, but I wanted to show, these are how I start the cookies. Put them in the oven like this, kind of shape them to look like pallets. And This is how they came out. Pretty large. Ooh. Pretty large, but they're going to make 10 of these cookies, that's really good. They're huge. I mean, they're a lot bigger than the usual cookies that I make with this recipe. While those have been baking, I have been making a royal icing. I'm just using this recipe that I'll link below. And it's actually coming out a lot stiffer and like thicker than I was wanting. But I'm gonna try it out and see. I mean, I really just want to do it for a picture, like to get a good picture. But we're going to do red, yellow, and blue paint spots. And so I have just 3 little individual bowls. Gonna separate the icing out, put the dye, and mix it up, and then pipe it on with a little piping bag. Okay, so I just added some more water to this recipe. Honestly, I have not been following this recipe. I will link it below, but I've been slowly adding more and more water just because it's been too thick for what I want, because I want it to be able to run, like, you know, I don't want it to be the consistency of normal icing, like cake icing. I want it to be thinner. So this is actually a lot better. This is the consistency I was going for. Now I am scooping some into bowls and then getting them all colored up. All right. Not really sure how much food coloring to put. Start out with 3 little drops. Yes, this consistency is a lot better. The royal icing, you want it runny so that it kind of like, it has that flood effect. So you outline and then you flood it, like flood the middle. If you watch all those videos on Instagram and stuff of people making those really delicious looking cookies. So the blue is done. It's a nice light blue. I'm gonna finish these up and then get them into a bag, piping bags, and then I will possibly video while I paint the little paint circles. So instead of putting the stuff into piping bags, I'm actually gonna just use Ziploc bags. These are sandwich sized, because this is what I did the first time that I made royal icing, and it worked out well. And it's cheaper, you know, not like I'm ever gonna use the icing bags that I do have, but you just wanna put it in here, like scoop it in, like push it towards the bottom, and then you're going to snip off just like this little, oh my gosh, corner. Okay guys, this is the finished product. I think they came out really cute, honestly. The colors came out a little more Eastery than I was going for. They're not as bold as the colors in Disney World, like where they serve these cookies, but I think it might be because they use the pre-made royal icing for the Disney cookies, which would make sense because then you don't have to spend time, you know, making homemade icing. But here's the finished product. I think it came out really, really cute. Okay, so as I'm editing this video, I realized that I never ended it. So this is the official ending. And I just wanted to thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for following along with this semi-disastrous Festival of the Arts night. Overall, it was a great night. We loved the cookies. The cookies were super fun to make, and color brain the game was super, super fun. I'll have all the recipes linked below. The game, if you're interested in purchasing it, linked below. Like this video if you enjoyed watching. And if you want to stay tuned for all of my future Disney content, just subscribe to the channel and comment down below if you've been to the Festival of the Arts in Epcot. Let me know what your favorite thing is about the festival. And if you haven't been to the festival, just comment down below and tell me a few fun facts about you. Let me know where you're from, just so that I can chat back with y'all and get to know y'all a little better. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you real soon.